It's March 9th, 2022. I'm watching same CBS script as what I mentioned earlier. This segment says talking to kids about Ukraine. It's a psychologist on important conversations and making kids feel safe. Now, as a parent who knows that this woman has no intellect whatsoever, she's got a degree, she's made herself a place in the world of couch potato. So they place a higher importance on her for some stupid dumbass reason, which is where my anger resonates from, in this disgusting colostomy bag called the United States at the moment, in a North American envelope where they are like candy land and drug pushers all in disguise of some patronization project. So now she's saying that if you have a child and they ask a question and you don't know, just say you don't know. No shit, Sherlock, really, because I've been doing that my whole life. The problem is that I actually sustain is the fact that when I don't know something, there's no vetted or authority to ask the question for my own edification in this section of New York because of the way the things were occurring when I arrived. So I lack the knowledge. My kids ask questions, I lack knowledge. Not that my kids question much. They don't. It's just literally we're mutants. Figuratively we're mutants. It was a muted existence of nothing but love passed between the children and their mom, and small task related, best I could, of like how to do something, how to participate, like whatever, throwing a ball, that kind of thing, whatever I could figure out. Now, the way that she speaks is completely insulting to like my intelligence, because I know she's not intelligent. I know she's not part of an intelligence community. I know she's a clinical psychologist. And I know that that title usually comes with writing books and having wine and cheese parties and like the American Travel and Leisure Club of like totally useless.
Are available to listen to what their fears and concerns are.
As a young parent, I used to think that ignorance is bliss because there's certain things that I don't
How
know about.
cliche.
So I didn't feel bad about sharing details with my kids about what's going on outside the home. But as I got older, I realized that ignorance is causing hesitation in the home when my kids have real questions. So is it okay to just say, I don't know to your kids?
Absolutely. And you should say, I don't know, when you don't know. What you can do as a parent is you can tell your child that's a really good question. Make sure that you validate the emotion that's coming behind the question, and then turn it and ask your child more questions. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes the question that a child is asking and what we think they might be asking and what they're really asking are two different things.
I got you.
So
Now, what she says is textbook and correct, but that's under interrogation. Not in, like, this level of non-intellectual.
by asking them more questions about just something open-ended. Tell me some more about that. Where'd that question come from?
If I'm under interrogation and someone speaks to me like this, and where does that question come from? I want to leave the conversation immediately. You are clearly not my level of human. I have no interest in spending any time with your level of human. There is so much wrong with the world, and all you do is make the boo-boo go away. You kiss the boo-boo. And as a 43-year-old woman who has no daytime, full-time job and is searching for answers, and these are the answers that come through on the television, while they've absorbed some kind of like time whatever. I mean, like, they're forcing internment camp, like, progressing in North America in the abuse of populations by absorbing the time and misrouting voices by votes, by misappropriation of funds. I mean, it's like horrific to try to decipher and dismantle what function did you have as a human. Now, why would they pay you for that? I just don't get it. I do not get the dysfunction of this area. I don't. It's star 19, and I find this so agitated, like so aggravated just having to listen to it, because it makes the person who is looking for answers and who knows that the system is broken and in a dysfunctional state and knows that their health is being harmed by larger outside sources and things like this, write opinion papers and cause major problems for people like myself, who I have no time for this, because this just wasted 43 years of my life as far as I'm concerned. The development of this useless skill. It's talking, and you don't even talk right at an like investigative standpoint. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.